times 10 water. That's a dot. That's all it is. A dot. You wouldn't say our result at Lausanne School multiplication com.
What?
You're more likely to say .com, aren't you? That's a dot. That's a dot. Dot. Got it? Why is there a dot there? Because if the dot weren't there, things get confusing. See the 3? See the 10? Is this 310? I don't know. So you see we put a dot there to separate the ionic portion of the hydrate from the water portion of the hydrate, yes? But nevertheless, this is the formula of a hydrate. First of all, how would you name this hydrate? Naming's easy if you know how to name ionic compounds. What's that called?
Sodium.
Sodium. What's that called? Good God. You don't know how to name, you're not going to pass chemistry, okay? Yeah? So I guess we name the ionic portion of the compound just like we name an ionic compound. But we got to say that it's got water in the crystal lattice too, right? So we tack on the word hydrate. Can you deal with that so far? Do we need multiple practice problems? I don't think so. Well, you see, you can have varying degrees of hydration. Maybe the ratio for every 3 of these ions here, we have 5 waters, not 10. So we've got to say how hydrated it is. And you should know how to say 10. How do you say 10?
Deca.
Yes.
See, I'm listening.
It's called sodium carbonate decahydrate.
Wow.
It's just the name of an ionic compound with a reference to how many water molecules for the ionic compound, yes?
Yeah.
One of the labs you're going to do next week is you're going to be dehydrating a hydrate. So one of the things you have to be able to do...
That's the one with fire?
It's one of the ones with fire.
Fire!
Yay!
Please don't set us on fire.
I want to know what's the percent by mass of water in this compound. Well, folks, you should all know what a percent by mass is. You should know what a percent is. What's a percent?
Something over
It's a part
to whole ratio.
Yes? And a mass percent would be part of the mass by the whole mass, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah? And if I wanted to know the percent by mass that's water, is this the part that's water?
Yes.
Yes.
And is this the whole?
Yes.
So I've got to be able to get the mass of this part and the mass of the whole, and I can get the percent by mass of water.
Yes.
Yeah? I can do that. I have the technology. 2 times 23 is 46.
Hey, dude.
1 times 12 is 12.
Look, he's flopping his
3 times 16 is 48. There's no video on this, so I sure as
I'm making one.
Well, you've got a video on this, but no one else has a video on this.
They will if I share it with
And
everyone.
then I'm going to combine all the water in one shot, and Jack no doubt will remember to do that.
I'm taking notes.
It's always.
I think I see 10, count them, 10 water molecules, don't you?
Yes.
And I believe this would be 16 plus 2 is 18 for the mass of a water molecule, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And so I think that might come out to
180.
180. So if I added up all that, I think I get 286. Now, I think I see a mass of the part that's water and the mass of the whole, the hydrate. Yes?
Yes.
And if I divide the part by the whole,
Why
multiply
didn't
by
you do the
100,
other O in the H2O part?
because that's not water, that's water.
You need to reduce the 180 over 286.
Alex,
Actually, divide
do you want this video?
Reduce what?
Yes, I
180 over 286.
Yes.
You need to reduce it like you would.
I don't have a number though.
I just use my calculator and divide it, multiply by 100, I get a percentage, mass percent.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
We did this with elements
Can't
and
have it
compounds
unless-
the other night, didn't we,
I
folks?
remember.
It's just that the part now isn't an element, the part is these water molecules. Yeah? Part to whole, you're going to get, what, 62% roughly? 62?
662.
63%? I don't know. You have the calculators, you figure it out.
216
Looks like roughly 63%.
6980.
Yes? That ain't hard, is it? Hope you paid attention because we're going to do things with these hydrates next week. And on our homework for Monday.
Got my notes,
I took
Chief.
notes.
Me too.
I took them in my brain.
Do the Papa Molly thing.
Wait, can we go?
I've done it too many times.
Please.
Papa Molly, I'm sweating. Woo!